In this video, I'll show you how to connect a soundbar to your Roku TV. So let's get started. Now there's probably hundreds of different soundbar models out there. What I suggest is you turn around your soundbar and check the input. This specific soundbar has an HDMI port that is used for ARC input. It has an optical in if you have an optical cable. And it also has a 3.5mm jack if you simply want to connect it using a basic audio cable. Sometimes it also says analog. Some other soundbars are equipped with Bluetooth. This is another option on how to connect it to your Roku TV. So you need to select one of these options. Over here, the most used one is HDMI. Most people already have an HDMI cable laying around their house, so it's quite easy. So go ahead and connect the cable in the back of your soundbar. If you're trying to connect it using the other methods I talked about, go ahead and connect the appropriate cable. Next, turn the soundbar on. Most soundbars will need to be, almost all soundbars need to be connected to the wall outlet. So connect it and then turn it on. If your soundbar came with a remote control, you can do it like this, and you need to select which method you'll use to hook it to your TV. So over here I have the ARC button. Maybe yours is HDMI, it's saying HDMI, or maybe on the remote control of your soundbar it's saying inputs, and you can shuffle through them and it has a screen, again depending on which model you have. I will press ARC since I have connected an HDMI cable. Now it's time to go on the back of your Roku TV. So this is the back of my 40-inch TCL Roku TV. Maybe yours is looking slightly different. So we have HDMI ports. If you choose this method to connect your soundbar, well, you need to find the HDMI port where it's saying ARC. In my case, it's HDMI number 3, but it's not always the case. Sometimes it's HDMI number 2, which has the ARC inscription. So take the other end of the HDMI cable and connect it to the appropriate ARC HDMI. If you're trying to connect using a 3.5mm audio cable, this is where you need to connect it. And if you're using optical, well, it should say optical, or sometimes on some Roku TV it simply says audio out. This is the optical output. Usually it's covered by a small plastic thing. Don't worry, you just need to push the optical cable in. There's no wrong way there's only one way that cable will go inside and connect, so don't worry about that. Once this is done, you can go ahead, turn on your Roku TV, and we need to go in the menu. Press the home button and on the left side select settings. Okay, once you're in the settings menu, go down and select audio. From here, the first option should be audio output. Click on this and select which way you're connecting your soundbar. Is it optical? Is it ARC, which is HDMI? And if you're trying to connect using the 3.5mm jack, well, in that case, you need to leave it to auto. Then if we go back and test out your TV, it should work right away. If you're having issues, go back into the audio settings and this time select prefer streaming format and choose DTS instead of auto. If it's not working even after choosing DTS, choose the other option, which is Dolby. You need to play with these settings, it's a trial and error. Same thing with digital output format. If it's still not working, go ahead and select one of these options, try it out, come back, try the next one. It really depends on which soundbar model you have, and since I don't know, it's hard to me to tell you specifically which one of these settings to choose. But overall, at this point, the audio should come out of the soundbar. So thanks for watching. I hope this was useful. If so, please leave a like, comment down below if you have any other tricks on how to connect your soundbar to your Roku TV. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.